Hey everyone, welcome guys. I hope your day is going absolutely great so far. Thank you very much for tuning in and joining me for this read. We're going to pull out the numerology deck again today, so we'll see sort of what's going on with that. Remember, when I use this deck, pay attention to the numbers on it. These numbers might be extremely important to you. They might come up in an address, a phone number, or a birth date. Let's see what we got. I'm curious. I'm curious to see how this is going to fit in. I don't want to just connect to the collective's energy. I want to collect to the energies around the collective too, because a lot of the shit that happens in our life has to do with other people, right? New beginnings. New beginnings. How is this new beginnings card going to fit in? Is this a collective's new beginning? Is this a new beginning of someone around them? A new relationship? A new job? What is going on? We also have parenting. Interesting. And completion. I wonder if somebody's parent hasn't passed away. With this spiritual partnership, somebody's parent hasn't passed away, is crossed over to the other side, and so now our connection isn't in the physical world anymore. It's sort of on the other side of the veil. There's still that connection, it's you can't physically see them every day or touch them. Manifestation, you know what? It's like you feel them though. You feel their energy around, and this might not even necessarily be your parent. For some of you, this might be someone who was like a parent to you. For others, I do believe this is going to be a parent's energy. But it's like you can feel them. Like you can feel them. I don't know if you smell their perfume, their cologne. You see things that remind you of them. You see signs. You see like numbers that are actually representative of their birthday or something like that. Like you still have this connection with them. I wonder if you're having dreams of them too, speaking with them. This is like relax. This is like relax, accept whatever these signs are, and to be able to tune into them. Not because I feel like there's grief here, so it might be really hard to be able to have these signs and to be able to stay open to them and not, I want to say like not see them in a negative light, but it definitely brings up a lot of hurt. It brings up the grief all over again. I feel like the cards are saying to look at it in a new way, recognize it as a deep new connection with this person. It's like you always had this connection. Now it has just changed. Now that they're not in physical form, they're not gone. Their energy is still there. Your connection is still there. It's just sort of changed. The dynamic of it has changed. This is like, man, this is like you got some sort of psychic something going on here. It was always there. Kind of under the surface, though. I don't know that you ever tapped into it for much of anything. Maybe it kind of gave you the creeps or something you weren't comfortable with. Or there was just way too much shit going on in your life for you to focus on something like that. But I feel like now is the time. Now is the time to embrace this connection. Now is the time to explore this connection and to be able to sort of let it flow through you. It's also a time for healing for you. Healing from this loss, from this very important person. This is a lot of grief. You're dealing with a lot of grief. That's why we have the moderation cards, why we have self-love. It's like spirit is actually coming forward. Whoever this person is actually coming forward in this read right now and is making this read for you. They actually have a message they need to tell you that's coming through in this read. And this is like this energy, this giving, caring energy that sees that you feel like you're kind of out in the cold, or you're in the shit, or you're grieving and you're feeling very alone without having that physical connection to them. But they are there. They are reaching out to you. And it does feel like a parental, like some sort of a parental type relationship, whether it was a mother, a father, or somebody who felt like that to you, because we have the Page and the Queen, both of Pentacles. It's like the connection still exists. Even though it's on the other side, it still exists. That Seven of Wands, that's part of that moderation and self-love message. That not allowing yourself to be completely overwhelmed by the grief, which is I can't even imagine what this would be like. It would be very overwhelming. It would be very tough not to get completely lost in that. We do have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is about healing. This spirit coming forward to deliver this message is very concerned about you, is very concerned. They want to see you happy. They don't want to see you hurting. They can see that you are hurting. They can see that you miss them. It's created like a hole in your life. And they want to see you be able to heal and move on. They're worried about a destructive force in your life. That's what this Devil card represents. This Devil card isn't necessarily like addiction to you. It could be representative of this grief being so consuming that you actually stop moving forward on whatever path you're moving on. And it becomes detrimental to your situation, to your mental and emotional health as well. I feel like there's something you've been after for a long time that has to do with justice, that has to do with balance. Something you've been fighting for, something you've been working towards. And we got this Wheel of Fortune card. It's like the Wheel of Fortune is just about to turn. It's like it's starting to turn. The tides are turning. Things are starting to move. And like Spirit is really worried that losing them is going to actually make you step back from this journey, and you're going to lose all the progress that you've gained when you are so close. You are so close to this Wheel of Fortune turning, to finding the success that you're looking for, to attaining whatever this is. This High Priestess, this is like Spirit. This is Spirit coming forward in this read. Spirit talking to me through the cards to tell you this message. And I feel like you see them too. You see them, you hear them, you might smell them, you might have them in dreams. Like there's something there where you feel them and you know they're still around. Like your psychic abilities are coming into play here. You can sense them being around. And this Fool card is like a new perspective. A new perspective that's going to give you clarity and help you find success in a situation. Tell me more, please. So we have like options here, having options, many options. It does have with some sort of an institution. Some sort of an institution, like this Justice card is coming into play. Like we have options within what we're going to do about whatever this is, or some sort of opportunity is going to come forward to make a choice. It involves the Emperor as well. He is not a judge in this case, and whatever this justice is. This is like there's another energy that you've been dealing with, a person, and the Emperor is representative of this person. And this is tied into your journey that you've been working on for a long time, trying to find justice, trying to get the Wheel of Fortune to turn. And I feel like something is coming, some option is coming, some avenue is coming to get you what you want. You are so fucking close to it. And Spirit is very worried that losing them is going to hinder your journey forward. They are trying to guide you and support you on this journey. The Seven of Pentacles, you are about to have this abundant harvest. You are that fucking close to getting it. So Spirit is very concerned coming forward. They do not want you to give up. They want you to embrace the fact that they're still around, just in a different way, and to be able to keep moving forward on your journey. Take comfort that they're still there with you. Allow yourself to go through the grieving and the healing process. Don't allow that to stop you from moving forward in your journey. That recognizing they're still there. They're still with you. They're still guiding you. They still love you, and they're still supporting you. And don't give up on all the hard work that you put in to whatever this goal is, this abundant harvest that does tie into justice, that ties into some sort of institution, the justice department institution, like legal and court. You are like that fucking close. That close to getting this option, to having what you want. A Wheel of Fortune is finally starting to turn for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that message from Spirit. It worked very hard to come forward just for you guys. Alrighty, take care everyone.